Hello everybody, Zeff here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today, September 10th, 2024. This will be our chart lesson for today. Not too many trades in here. Pretty boring day. Nothing too crazy. In the beginning, thought this was going to be a trading range. So we have our lows and our highs here, and you can see at the end of the day it tried to break out and fail. I also saw it as a basically two-legged move, but it actually oversold quite a bit here and then rallied back into it. So kind of an interesting day, hard one to read, but there's a few trades in here, so we'll try to go through this and explain it a little bit. Pre-market session, I just don't see anything in here. You have a first entry, second entry long, nothing here, too congested. Also pre-market session, but context-wise, we are sideways here for a little bit and then way above the EMA. Holding nicely above the 21 EMA here, and you can see how strong it was holding. It almost barely pulled back, and then this pullback happened here, and we pull back right to this green dotted line, which is going to be the previous day's high. Nice move down, first entry, second entry long, and it fails here. This one's pretty tempting to take, but I just don't like how many bars are overlapping here, and it's just right after market open. I'm always a little cautious with that. We test the highs again here. So from the swing lows to the swing highs, tests at 1, 2, and I see this as 3. Unfortunately, no good triple test here or anything like that, but move up, break, and get that new high. And then the sell-off occurs basically 30 minutes after the market open. There is a higher low here. I think it's too much risk to take on. It could easily just turn around here. And it does try one more time, and boom, the sell-off happens, riding right below that 21 EMA, all the way back down to the swing low here. After you get your move down, break, and new low, it tries to recover with a first entry and then second entry short. Unfortunately, the signal bar is not good, and it tests that low one more time, but then you get a higher low here. And whenever you see this, you got to make sure that it might lead to a trading range or to a pause and attempting to a new high, maybe to the 50% or more. And usually I look for like the 618 or the 786, basically staying within this range right about here. And little side note, that's usually what happens after you get, again, a higher low after a big downtrend in a trading range. So it's not really calling the bottom, it's just understanding that price action just might go sideways here for a little bit. Then you have to adapt. So after that occurs, you get a couple touches on the swing lows here. Tries one more time to break out, couple legs. You can see the two-legged moves down here. Really just nothing in here. And then you get this nice uptrend to start. You do get a first entry, second entry long right here, but it's just way too sideways, as you can see. Too many overlapping bars. You got to stay out of that stuff. And then we get a move up. Kind of from our high, we get a first entry, pulls back, and then you get another really nice first entry, second entry long here. You can maybe even argue for a triple test. Even though it is sideways here, there is room, and you are playing basically with the uptrend, break, looking for the new high, at least a second leg up here from the most recent other first leg. So 1 and 2, sideways move, good signal bar, a lot of good context to at least go with it. You're not close to the previous day's high yet, and you can see as you do get closer here, it gets usually rejected. Really nice failure happens here. You could probably also draw this upward trend channel, move, break, new high. Now you're looking for a reversal, and we do get one. We get a really nice first entry, and it's also a lower high. There just wasn't enough room to the lows, I think, for this to the EMA, so you do get a first entry, second entry long, and then it fails. Good signal bar. I love seeing it when it looks like this. Above EMA, below EMA. Clear rejection. At least move to the swing lows around here. And then you get what I saw was a hidden second entry short and a pretty nice bear flag. I saw this as one move down. Clear move back up to the swing high here. It's a little far away from the EMA, but a good signal bar. You could always trail your stop loss. So if you know what you're doing, I think you could take that, at least looking for that measured second leg. And then it just sells off here. Get a final flag, sell off, 2 more legs to a new low. Pull up break here with a 1, 2, and 3. This one's pretty tempting, but I just don't like how much risk I would have to be putting on. Maybe you can enter with the engulfing of a bar. It wouldn't be the worst thing, but I just don't like it overall. I just think it's too much risk. Then again, look again here, we get that higher low formation, maybe leading to a major trend reversal, and you do get a first entry, second entry short failure. Again, unfortunately, too much risk, and then you don't really get a higher low here. And as I saw this unfolding, I mean, price is clearly above the 21 EMA, respecting it nicely. Get a really nice first entry, and then this is a second entry long here. It's not a horrible one, just depending on, in my case, the signal bar is bad here. In your case, it could be different if the data loaded different for you. So, little subjective, but overall you can see that second entry. Price makes its way higher here, pulls back to the EMA with one leg, and then rockets higher up to the top of the upper trend channel here, pulls back, first entry, pulls back, second entry long. So you have first entry, pulls back, second entry long here, runs higher. Not the best signal bar, but as you're watching this unfold, you can see it comes right back to that swing low. And I basically saw this as a 1, 2, 3, and maybe even 4 here with this bar right here. Basically a triple test, trapping those short traders, getting all those stops right there. You can see one tick, very common. Could trade a pattern just off that. Doesn't happen often, but clearly getting those short traders, get the stops, boom, rockets higher, and then we're holding above the EMA once again. And that's pretty much what it looks like for the rest of the day. There's really no other trade except for one more, and it was after the break, rallying all the way above this previous day's high here. We get to this small trading range, and if you're cautious and you're watching it, you're supposed to only be going with the trend here. The market is clearly going higher, so don't be looking for shorts. You get a first entry, pulls back, and you basically, what I saw here, again, triple test. Depending on how you count the highs here, but if you're buying at the bottom of the range, looking for the highs, and just try to get a limit order in. Be patient, look for those 2 points. Takes a second, but your stop wouldn't get hit. And that's called just playing it smart, playing the trading range here, and then it goes higher for the remaining of the day. Nothing else in here last 30 minutes. You can see it tries to break out of the bigger picture of this trading range here, and it fails. And now we're just back right where that magnet usually is, and that's that previous day's high and low. This case, the high. So really not too much of a crazy day, nothing too exciting. There's some trades in there. Had to be patient, but that's just how it is. We are in a hoagie pattern now for the daily chart, 2 inside bars and a bigger bar, so I'm expecting still just sideways action for a while. But that's how I saw it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this chart review, and as always, see you guys tomorrow.